Hey there folks, it's Kylie at Games Unlimited and I'm here to talk about my picks of the week. I'm going to start off with a new release this week, and that is ArchRavels, or ArchRavels I believe is how you should pronounce it. I saw this one through a solicitation. I thought it looked really cool. It's a game about knitting. It's a bit of a set collection game, so you're trying to collect different types of yarn in order to be able to make different projects. So you're gonna have a standing set of projects you can make, mittens and hats and sweaters and things like that. And there will be things out there, certain collections of things that people will want. So somebody might want 4 hats, somebody might want a sweater and a pair of mittens. If you can put those things together, you can sell them to that person and get some points for that. But the really cool part of the game is there are specialty items. There's a whole bunch of these specialty items in the game, and in fact each character has a specialty item that they really want to make, that they get more points for making. So that might be a knitted octopus, might be a little beholder that goes on your shoulder. There's all sorts of cool in-jokes. One of my favorite, of course, being there's a Mr. Rogers sweater in there. Very simple game. You're just collecting yarn. You're going to take 2 actions on your turn, you're going to take 1 action on your turn, but every turn you have to switch to a different action, so you can't take the same action 2 turns in a row. Good family-friendly game. I've played it with my family. That is ArchRavels. Another one I want to showcase that we haven't talked about in a while is Mariposas. I was thinking about this one because we just got a huge restock of Wingspan. Wingspan, of course, being one of the biggest hits of the past couple of years by Elizabeth Hargrave, and this is her second release. Came out last summer. This is a game about monarch butterflies. So in this game, you are going to start your butterflies off down in Mexico, and you're trying to get them to move up north, go to different spots on the eastern seaboard and the Midwest, and eventually come back down to Mexico to get more points at the end of the game. You're going to get points for all the butterflies you get back to Mexico at the end of the game, plus points for various things you do along the way. What's interesting about it is that a single butterfly isn't going to make that trip. You're actually going to have multiple generations of butterflies. So you'll start with your first generation butterfly, it has a 1 on it, moves up. You're going to eventually birth into the 2nd generation butterfly, and then the 3rd generation butterflies, and the 4th generation, and only the 4th generations can come back and get the points for being back in Mexico. A lot of replayability in this one because you have these special ways of scoring each season, and those are going to change each game, and you don't even know what the scoring criteria are until either the start of the season or if certain conditions are met before that. Good, quick game, but actually a bit of a brain burner. You have to think ahead in this game. First time I played it, I didn't realize that. But you really need to plan, what strategy do I want to do? You can win the game without ever getting a single butterfly back to Mexico if you get enough points from doing other things. And a lot of that's going to depend on what cards come up for the special scoring options. So that's Mariposas. Definitely a must play if you're a fan of butterflies, monarch butterflies. And if you like Wingspan, you should definitely pick up Elizabeth Hargrave's sophomore effort. Last one is one I just played yesterday. So sometimes, there are a lot of games out there, and I don't always get a chance to play the games when they come out, even once they've become popular and hot. So I never actually got a chance to play this behemoth of a game, Dinosaur Island. This has been out for several years, got a lot of rave reviews. It's basically Jurassic Park, the board game. Obviously it doesn't have the license, but each person is building their own dinosaur park. So you're gonna have, it takes up a lot of table space, let me tell you. You're gonna have your own park here that you're going to need to research, find DNA of different types of dinosaurs, use your scientists to clone those dinosaurs, put them in your park, attract visitors to your park. So the more exciting your park is, which is determined by having different types of dinosaurs, the more visitors will come. They'll pay you money, which you can reinvest into buying, things for the park, like more dinosaur pins, but also various rides and attractions and things like that. Of course, it wouldn't be a Jurassic Park board game if the dinosaurs didn't get loose. So in addition to paying attention to getting cool dinosaurs out there that drum up excitement for the park, those dinosaurs are also going to increase the threat level, and you need to make sure your security is up. Because if your security isn't up to the challenge of containing all those dinosaurs, well, let's just say a guest or 2 might get eaten along the way, and that's never good for business. Beautiful presentation on this game. This new version has different types of dinosaur meeples for your herbivores, your small carnivores, your large carnivores. Fairly easy game to understand. It's got these awesome translucent dice. Just this one looks amazing on the table. I can't believe it took me this many years to play it. Tons of expansions out. I think there's a 2-player version out now, so I'm looking forward to trying those out. That is Dinosaur Island. All right, those are my picks for the week. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. Come on by, you can see some of these games in action. I think we currently have ArchRavels out in our demo section for you to take a look at. I'm Kylie at Games Unlimited, and I hope this week and every week you unbox some fun.